Lassie Farm here. It's Monday. I'm not happy. Mad about the dump. If you saw my earlier video, they've changed the regulations where you have to bring your garbage to the dump in a clear plastic bag so they can look at all your used, whatever. I don't think that's legal. I hope somebody sues them. If they do, I will laugh. But when I'm feeling down, I like to read a story by Jack Handey. This one's called My Third Best Friend. I have been saying it for so many years in private. I think it's high time I said it publicly. My wife, Brenda, is not only my wife, she's my third best friend. That's right. Of all my friends in the world, and I'm guessing if you added them up, there would be more than a dozen, I rank her below only two other people. My best friend, I would have to say, is Jerry Blake. Mainly because we work together and we eat lunch together quite a bit. This idiot's looking for the office. Keep looking, buddy. He'll find it. Where was I? We eat lunch together quite a bit. Jerry and I get along very well. Although sometimes he can get cranky, especially when the pollen count is high. Also, I suspect that some of the things I tell him in confidence, he reports back to our boss. He's not perfect, but still, overall, I'd have to rank him number one. My second best friend is Pete Garcia, simply by virtue of the fact that we roomed together in college. I haven't actually seen him in many years, but I get a greeting card from him and his family almost every Christmas. Sometimes I feel like calling him up and recounting some of the crazy things we did in college, but his phone number is unlisted and I'm not sure where he works these days. As I said earlier, my third best friend is my wife, Brenda. One of the main reasons she is ranked so high is that she has actually saved my life on several occasions. The last time she saved my life, we were up at Crystal Lake. I was several yards out in the water, floating on my air mattress. Brenda was on shore preparing dinner over a campfire she had built. She was making my favorite meal, this French thing with truffles and scallops and other stuff. I can't remember what it's called, even though she's told me many times. I was relaxing comfortably when suddenly I felt one of my feet slip overboard. The abrupt feeling of water around my previously dry foot caused me to panic. I began thrashing about wildly. The more I struggled to regain control of my bobbing craft, the more that very control seemed to slip away. Finally, in a blur of white water, the air mattress flipped over. I choked and gagged, but somehow managed to maintain a grip on it. I made a bargain with God that if he would get me out of this, I would buy a better, more stable air mattress. I cried out to Brenda. She did not hear me the first couple of times, a fact that I still gently rib her about to this day. But on the third or fourth yell, she did hear me and sprang to my rescue. She threw off her shoes, raced to the edge of the cliff, and dove in. I'll be honest, I never knew she could dive like that. She plummeted the 50 feet or so to the water in near perfect form. I think it would have been perfect if she hadn't let her feet sort of drift apart a little before entry, but so what, really? What's important is I was sure glad to see her swimming toward me, and as by now I was losing my grip on my beloved air mattress. Crystal Lake is said to be home to the rainbow trout. Several rangers swore up and down that no one had ever been attacked by any of these trout, but that's probably what they say about everything. Oh, that bear won't hurt you. Oh, that beaver is harmless. Anyways, as I held on for dear life, I thought I saw a rainbow trout right under my arm. Whoa! I yelled and flung myself backward. Loss of contact with the air mattress aroused some sort of primeval flapping instinct in me. My hands and arms slapped the water repeatedly as I tried to stay afloat. The mattress seemed to drift away, as in a dream. After what seemed like forever, although I'm sure she was actually very prompt, Brenda swam up to me. "Grab hold," she said, extending her hand. Well, I guess I sort of lost control because Brenda claims I started clawing and scratching her, trying to literally climb on top of her to escape the water. I don't exactly remember it that way, but I'll take her word for it. Finally, she subdued me, as she puts it, with a powerful chokehold that was, in my opinion, much rougher than necessary. I had bruises for days. Just before we reached the shore, I guess I sort of panicked again, as I thought I heard another rainbow trout swimming right alongside of us. I managed to wrench myself free from Brenda, and I'm not sure how, but I made it the final few yards to land. Still, I would have to count that as a save by Brenda, even though technically she didn't bring me all the way in. Brenda has saved my life at least 3 other times, but I don't think we need to go into those right now. The main thing is she's very loyal and honest and sincere, all of which helps her maintain that 3rd place ranking. I would say my 4th best friend is a guy named Cal down at the garage where I get my car fixed. Cal Johnston. I guess he's really more of an associate than a friend because we haven't really done anything together, but he's generally friendly to me when I bring my car in, so that's pretty good. My 3rd Best Friend by Jack Handey. Thank you for watching.